Sword Rider, Transformers reviews and toy related chat. Sword Rider, Sword Rider.
Hello everyone, Sword Rider here, and I thought I'd give you a bit of an update and a haul video from the NEC Toyfair, which was yesterday, first one I've ever been to, and I was pretty impressed. I went there and I met up with a few people, Graham, James, Dom, Jordan, Adam, Nick. Amazing to spend some time with you guys. It was a load of fun. I really enjoyed the day and it flew by. So this was a very different kind of convention to TFN. This was, well, it wasn't even a convention, it was just a hall full of stalls with toys on. And that toy wasn't isolated to Transformers. There was loads of 80s stuff, He-Man, Centurions, model cars, dinky cars, trains, Star Wars, all of this kind of stuff was in there. It was a real big mixed bag of nuts and stalls selling various different things. Space Bridge was there, which is always good to see. All of the stuff he's got on there that I can really not afford. But one thing I really liked about this toy fair, and it's not a detriment to TFN at all, because that is a specialised convention and the sellers there are Transformer experts themselves, let's face it. What was nice about this is that you'd find a bargain or two on there, and you could haggle down prices, and there was stuff there that was like £1, and it was just really, really fun. And I had a hell of a lot of fun, and went for a bite to eat in Wetherspoons as well, and I managed to stay loyal to my diet, so it was a good day all round. It really, really was. But of course, you want to know what I bought. So let's start off with this guy. My third Pretender Starscream Shell I've bought in the past, well, since TFN. For those of you who don't know the story, this Pretender Shell is James Roberts's, and I've got Starscream in a robot here. So basically, I picked up this guy from TFN. It was essentially this shell with this shell with no accessories, and it was just the Starscream robot without the wings, and I bought that from Toyfoo. And then I walked around the hall and I thought, oh, maybe I'll ask the Space Bridge, see if I can get these wings, and they'd put another Pretender Starscream onto Toyfoo, this time with the wings but no in a robot. So I basically bought that just for the wings. And now, yesterday, I've been looking for parts on eBay. I saw his gun goes for about, what, £7-8 on its own. I've been missing the helmet, and I picked up another Pretender Shell for like £8. So I just basically bought it for the accessories, for the helmet and for the gun. So I'm almost there with Pretender Starscream. I've got some reproduction labels as well. Yeah, I just need his tail fin guns, so there we go. What else did I pick up? I'll start with the littler things first. I picked up a couple of parts to the was it the Requiem Blaster from Armada? Don't ask me why. I am not really an Armada fan. I have got some Armada bots, but these were like, I think there was about £3 for the two. And I've always wanted this, but I've never wanted to pay a lot for it. So to pick up a couple of pieces, I thought that was pretty cool to get. I also picked up another Minicon that I've never seen before. The tank mode on this guy is stunning. The robot mode looks like he's in excruciating pain and needs to be put out of his misery. And the transformation is pretty complex unless I'm doing it wrong. It just really, really confuses me. There we go. Not a clue of his name. It reminded me of a little mini Warpath. So there we are. I think he was like 150 or £2, something like that. So yeah, not too bad. Picked up that little guy. I also picked up a couple of Micromasters. There's a part missing from here, but yeah, that was pretty cool. I quite like the Micromasters, and there was a few more in there, missing a few pieces and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, I just picked up that one because I thought it was cool. I also picked up I think this was £1 actually. An RID Robertson Disguise or Car Robot Ironhide. Cool little thing. I've actually got this packaged still that my old dear bought me many years ago. And I thought, you know what, that's fun, quite cool, just something to mess around with. And as you can see, these things were like at £1 or £2 each, which was pretty good. I like rummaging in boxes and finding things, and I think the reason why some of these things were so cheap is that they weren't specialised Transformers sellers. They weren't experts. They were just people who'd bought toys and shoved stuff in a box. So that was pretty cool. On the theme of picking up parts, I picked up a blowpipe. I've got the other part to blowpipe. I've had it since I was a kid, quite randomly. It came with my highbrow for some reason. God knows why. But I've got a trigger happy up the loft. And yeah, so I picked up this guy. This was a £5. Unfortunately, his clips are broken on his back. And that's a common theme with these Decepticon Target Masters. But it's also a theme with my collection. My Slug Slinger has got one of the... has got the handle broken off the front of it. So I kind of don't mind that my Decepticon Target Masters are going to be a little bit broken. And I'm going to try and repair him. But I thought... yeah, he'd look pretty cool. I just need Aimless now, I think. Misfire's good. But again, I probably need to replace my Misfire because one of the rear thrusters has broken off. Never mind. Right, what else did I get? I picked up, this is cool, probably one of my favourite things of the day. Not Transformers related, even though it does transform. It is a Turtles van that changes into Splinter. This is pretty cool. It literally turns inside out and turns into a Splinter figure. I might do a review on that just because it's so fun. But that was £2. This is what I mean about bargains. £2. Brilliant. What else did I get? I picked up a Skystalker Micromaster. Now, I bought one of these not so long ago, and this was in a tub for like £1 or £2. And I just saw it like that, and I picked it up and I thought, well, I'll have that away, and there's bound to be someone who's looking for one, because I know these are a bit more difficult to find when they come with the bases. But unfortunately, this guy's seen better days. His screw's completely rusted and the wheels are completely seized. I'm going to try and soak it in a bit of WD-40 just to try and save him. But yeah, I picked up that guy. It's a shame he's in a bit of a bad way, but I've given him a harm anyway, so it doesn't matter. I picked up a flame feather, I think it is. He's in a bit of a bad way. Sparks don't longer work. The joints are really tight. I think the screws might have rusted slightly. But again, a couple of quid. I haven't got this one. I've got all the other ones, but I haven't got this one. So I thought, well, I might as well pick him up. What else did I get? I got, sorry Dave, some Beast Wars. Now, I did say I wasn't going to buy any more Beast Wars figures, but this one I bought not because of his appearance in Beast Wars, but his appearance in, I think it's The Last Stand of the Wreckers, Tarantulas. He's missing his gun. His chrome's in really good condition. I actually really like this figure. It's a lot of fun. The only thing I don't like is the hands, but never mind. Yeah, he's missing his wheel weapon, but he actually come in a pack with another Tarantulas, missing 2 legs. Actually, this one had all the legs and this one didn't, but I've swapped them around because this one is slightly in better condition, only fractionally. But yeah, so 2 Tarantulases, I think now were about 12 quid for them both. So again, see what I mean about the prices. I'm not really one to talk about cost and price of things, but I just want to make it clear how many bargains there were at this thing, which was pretty cool. So, what else did I get? Oh, I picked up this guy. A Ramjet. It's one of the reissue ones. It didn't come with the fists, unfortunately, but he's come with his missiles, his wheel, and his wing fins. And basically, I got this because my Ramjet's in a pretty sorry state of affairs. I had the wings when I was a kid, and I bought a spare Ramjet body over the years, so I've got one. And basically, I've got none of the weapons, all the wheels, all the tail fins. So I thought, you know what, for a tenner, I'll pick him up for the parts. So there we go, I picked up Ramjet. What else did I get? Probably my find of the day. Not grotesque here, but his wings. I on the same stall as I bought another item, which I'll tell you about in a moment, I spotted one of Grotesque's wings in a big bag of stuff. So I dived straight in there, and I was expecting just to find the one, which would have been great in its own right, but they were both in there. I thought I had Grotesque's gun, but I haven't. And I'm going to look through old photos because I'm sure I had a gun with him. But you know what? I'm not too bothered anyway. I mean, I'll keep an eye out for his weapon. But these were £5 each, so I was £10. I've managed to get these wings, and this guy isn't exactly easy to find. So I might make it my mission now to try and complete all the monster bots. It's the only one I've got. It's going to be an expensive mission, but there you go. I picked up, and I'm not going to talk about it too much, Optimus Primal, simply because I want to finish off my Beast Wars, giving Beast Wars a chance video, and I picked him up. He's missing a load of parts, but for the purpose of the video that I want to have him, well, I want to talk about giving the toy a chance, I thought, you know what, £5 worth a go, and it allows me to do the video for you guys as well. So that was the main purpose of buying him. Now, I know Dom picked up a Quake. I picked up a Quake, but this is a bit of a different Quake. This is a knockoff. This cost me £1. It was in a box underneath one of the stalls, and it's not a bad little knockoff. It's ratcheted. Yes, some of the joints are quite loose. There's no simplification. The only thing I've noticed on it is that the head is slightly hollow at the back. It's got all the feet parts. It's even got his tank turret gun that hasn't been moulded in. So, yeah. A silver Quake. A very, very odd thing. But for £1. It's cheap. It's nasty. But I thought, I'll give it a go for £1. And Quake is probably one of my favourite double target masters. I picked up a Hound, and this is probably one of my regret purchases of the day. Simply because I thought my Hound was in a bad way. And I picked up this guy. And this is my Hound. And I think, as you can see, my Hound is actually in better condition than this Hound. The only thing I've noticed is that this one's got one panel, one of these side panels on, and this guy hasn't. But it did come with some accessories. I haven't got the tyre and the gun. I'll probably be selling this Hound on. I'm sure I had a Hound that was in worse condition than this. Maybe I have. Maybe it's a junker up my loft, and I'll have to have a look. But essentially, I still haven't got a decent Hound. So I'm going to be bashing these together. But actually, maybe some people can help in the comments, because the one I bought yesterday hasn't got a rub sign where this one has. This one has got Hasbro on it. This one has just got Takara on it from the same year. Is one rarer than the other? Can you just let me know before I start taking them apart? And I think that was it. How could I forget the thing I picked up when I was just walking out the door? It was the first thing I spotted, and it was the last thing I bought. I've already got this toy from when I was a kid. It's in really good condition. There's absolutely no reason for me to buy this except for the fact it is going to stay sealed and it's going to stay on display. And I picked up a G2 Bumblebee. Look at the heart. Look at that shiny beetle in there. It's stunning. It's beautiful. There you are, Boyo on the back. I absolutely love Generation 2, and I'm so happy I got this guy. I'm really, really chuffed. And that was it for the day. We sat down, had a brew, had a bit of a chat, and then went our separate ways. And you know what? There's another one in a couple of months' time, and I think I'll be going to it. It was a lot of fun. Really enjoyed the day. Really enjoyed spending time with good friends. And I didn't spend a fortune either, to be honest with you. I mean, apart from this guy, which was probably half of the money that I spent on bots in a day, I did really well with bargains. I think the most expensive thing I bought was Hound, and that was only 23 quid, except for this guy. The rest of it was below that. just little bits here and there. And I think that's what was fun about it, is that you could rummage and you can look at things, and yeah, it was just a load of fun. Anyway, I hope you've enjoyed this whole video. I've been Sort Rider. I'll catch you again soon.
Never surrender, never say die. You got the heart of a hero. Never surrender, the will to survive. You're standing strong in the eye of the storm. Something keeps pushing you on to never surrender. Never surrender. There's a burning passion deep inside.